Good day, brothers at home. We have another question on exponential equation. The sum of the first two terms of an exponential sequence is 135, and the sum of the third and fourth terms is 60. Given that the common ratio is positive, find the common ratio and the first term. Hence, find the sum of the first 5 terms of the sequence. So, in this question now, we're told that the sum of the first 2 terms of that sequence is 135. The first term is A. A is first term. And the second term, remember, the nth term of a GP is ARN minus 1. So if you are getting the second term now, that will be 2 minus 1, 1. So that will give us AR. So the second term will be AR. First term is A, second term is AR, and we are told that their sum is 135. A is common here. If you bring it out, you are left with 1. This one is R equals 135. We'll take this as our first equation. Now, from the second statement, we have the sum of the third and the fourth terms is 60. So from the explanation of that second term, the third term will now be AR raised to power 2. Since it is third, 3, you subtract 1, making 2. Plus, the fourth term is AR raised to power 3. We're told that is equal to 60. So if you also factorize this, AR squared can be factorized out here. We have AR squared in brackets. This one is 1 plus, here we are left with R equals 60. So we are taking this as our equation 2. So now we say equation 2 divided by equation 1. This is equation 2. AR squared bracket 1 plus R divided by equation 1. A bracket 1 plus R is equal to 60 divided by 135. So if we simplify further, we have A divides A, 1 plus R also divides 1 plus R. In 60 here, 15 divides 60 4 times, 15 divides 135 9 times. So we are left with only R squared at the left hand side. R squared equals 4 over 9. Then our R will now be square root of 4 over 9, which is 2 over 3. Remember, the question says, given that the common ratio is positive, the square root of 4 over 9 is plus or minus 2 over 3. But since the question says it is positive, we are taking only 2 over 3. So this is the common ratio. Now from equation 1, we have that A into 1 plus R equals 135. That's the value of A. A into 1 plus R equals 135. We want to get the value of A now. That is A bracket 1 plus R, that is 1 plus 2 over 3 equals 135. A in bracket, find the LCM, 3. This one is equally 1 over 1. So 1 in 3 is 3, multiplied by 1, 3. 3 in 3 is 1, multiplied by 2 is 2. That is 135. So we have A into 3 plus 2, 5 over 3 equals 135. So how do we get rid of this 5 over 3? We simply use the multiplicative inverse of this 5 over 3 to multiply both sides. And the inverse is what? 3 over 5. That is A in bracket 5 over 3 times 3 over 5 equals 135 times 3 over 5. The same inverse that we use at the left hand side will also be used at the right hand side. So 5 divides 5, 3 divides 3, then we are left with A. 5 in 135, that's 27. So 27 times 3, 81. So A is 81. The common ratio is 2/3. And then we are asked to find the sum of the first 5 terms. So that means n is equal to what? 5. What's the formula for sum of a GP when the common ratio is less than 1? That will be sum equals A Rn minus 1 over, this is for when the common ratio is greater than 1. When the common ratio is less than 1, it will be 1 minus R raised to power n divided by 1 minus R. So Sn, our n is 5. We are looking for the sum of the first 5 terms. A is 81 in bracket 1 minus R is 2/3 raised to power n, that is raised to power 5, divided by 1 minus the common ratio, that's 2/3. So now we have 81 into 1 minus 2 raised to power 5 is 32. 3 raised to power 5 is 243. 1 minus 2/3, that is 1/3. So we have 81. Here, if you get the LCM, you have 243. This one is equally 1/1. So 1 divides 243, we get 243. Multiply by 1, that is 243. Minus 243 into 243 is 1. Multiply by 32 is 32. So divided by 1/3 can equally be written as times 3/1. So that will be 81 into bracket 243 minus 32. 243 minus 32, that is 231 over 243 multiply by 3. So 81 divides 243 3 times, and 3 also divides 3. We are left with only 231. So the sum of the first 5 terms of this geometric progression is what? 231. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.